Hello, 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 hello. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for clicking on. I wanted to hop on here and quickly offer some an energy hack. So, at this moment, it's December 9th. We're gearing up for Christmas. There's a lot of holiday hubbub, and one of the qualities about this particular time of year is energetically it's like a magnifying glass, and there's just a lot of pressure and opportunity depending on how you react to magnify where you are, where you've been, where you want to go, what's right and what's wrong. So working with that energy, because it's what's up right now, a lot of times what happens is we fail miserably. We the pressure of this energy, which is really an invitation to get clear about what you do want by getting really clear about what you don't want. But we tend to take it personal, and so it can turn into an energy of um, showing your failings or your shortcomings, which is not the intention of that energy. But it's a cultural common mistake. So if we're using the energy of the times and kind of seeing everything more magnified, there's a couple of things that you can do to work with the energy instead of just resist it, which is resistance is the super glue of the universe. Whatever you resist persists if you become, and resistance is kind of the only go-to that society gives us in any situation. Resist and rebel. So uh, this tool is about purposefully running your energies, like to rinse and to clear your space. And by your space, I mean your psyche, your physical body, what you're thinking and feeling, the experience you have of you. So it's very simple tool, and we'll go through it, and then you'll be able to use this to, if you know how to make a clip out of something, make a clip out of this, and you can run it, like a little audio loop, and just start to develop these muscles. You know how you develop muscles, exercise, right? To help you clear your energies, your field of stuff that doesn't belong to you. Um, People think sometimes they call this detoxing. Anything that is not you is uncomfortable in your space. And the way the world operates conventional wisdom wise right now, something like 98% of the thoughts and emotions that you reckon with and that you deal with all the time don't even belong to you. And the thing is, you cannot process energies that don't belong to you. You can release them, but you can't process them. So everything that brings up and lets down, let's destroy and uncreate at all times the Godzillion. Destroy, destory, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destory, disintegrate, and erase. Vaporize, liquefy. So what we just did there was a clearing, because we're kind of gathering energy and then releasing it. And the clearing statement helps to release the energy. Uh, Destroy, obvious. De-story, which is we have tons of stories to hold all these little things in place. Other people's energy, conclusions, decisions, assumptions, projections, judgments. And so our story holds all that stuff in place. So in the clearing, we de-story and disintegrate. So it's integrated into who we think we are, and then we're disintegrating. We're allowing that to disintegrate and erase, which is very potent. So destroy, destory, disintegrate, and erase. All right, so now when you're walking around with other people's energy, there's just you've heard of free floating anxiety. Well, there is a ton of that going on, and agitation and fight or flight and freeze. All of these things are really, really up in the culture, and especially now, which I've never said that it wasn't true, and I've said it a lot over the years. So especially now, it is true that a lot of things that have been hidden and suppressed are coming out with a vengeance. I choose my words carefully there, vengeance. And so there's a lot of battle energy, most of which does not belong to you. You can get sucked into it, you can buy into it, you can fall into it, you can be overwhelmed by it, but it's not yours. So just because you're familiar with it, just because it's been in your life since you were a kid, does not mean that it's yours. Everything that brings up and lets down, let's destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion. Destroy, destory, disintegrate, and erase. Destroy, destory, disintegrate, and erase. Very good. Very good. I feel so much better. Yeah. Anything that feels icky doesn't belong to you. Even if it's something that you have thought was you, your essential character since you were a kid, if it's icky, it doesn't belong to you, and it's not true. So everything that brings up and lets down, do you choose to destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion? Yes, I choose that. Destroy, destory, disintegrate, and erase. Whew, yeah, okay, good. All right, so everybody's in their very own, very specific situation. And very specific things are coming up for each of you that are watching this now or later in time. And this particular process that we're going to do, this particular energy run we're going to do, is useful no matter what the storyline is. It doesn't matter if things are good or bad. It doesn't matter if things are intense or peaceful. You can run this energy anytime, and wherever you are in the moment, it will help. You will get more of you. You will get more relief, more release, more ease, more fun, more everything that you desire, right? So this is a tool that you can use anytime to have even greater you energy, confidence, anything. Okay, so we are biochemical systems, but we are also electromagnetic systems. And every cell and molecule has an energy charge. It's a electricity kind of a thing. And quantum, this is the whole thing about quantum, quantum mechanics and all that stuff, physics and all that stuff. So as an energetic field, different energies do different things, right? And so one of the energies that has really beautiful, it's like potent and it's vivacious and it's brilliant and it helps clean, it's very clean energy and it helps to clean out the guck and the gunk. But we're familiar with this energy through, let's call it conventional wisdom. And in the conventional conversation of our culture, this energy gets a really bad rap. And it's misidentified and misapplied a lot. So the energy of anger is actually very bright and vivacious and clean, and it makes you less crazy. It's hard to describe, but a lot of times we'll have maybe overwhelm. And overwhelm is other people's emotions in our system. And we can't process other people's emotions. And so it's like, your emotions, if when you're really emotional with your stuff, you're not overwhelmed. It may be a lot, but you're not overwhelmed. So when you're overwhelmed, it's because other people's information and energies, emotions are in your system. And anger, um, you can for a really great book, if you want to read a book about emotions, what they really are, they're electromagnetic calls to action. And you can read Karla McLaren, KarlaMclaren. She has YouTube. She has great books. Karla McLaren is the truest information I've ever heard about emotions and what they are and how they operate. So the energy of emotion, I mean, the emotion of anger, its job, the reason it exists is to alert the system of where a boundary either needs to be set or has been breached. And in the way we normally operate, there's a lot of breaching going on, and so there might be a lot of anger going on. And when you actually activate it to use it for your greater good, it is fantastic. What mostly happens is it gets thwarted and bastardized and perverted, changed. And so it does a whole other stuff, which is kind of what everybody talks about. But we're going to use it today as it's designed to do, which is to help you clear your field, to clear your energy of stuff that does not belong to you, so that you can actually be nurtured by being you, which makes being you a lot more fun. When you're actually you, it's pretty fun. Okay, so I just invite you to close your eyes and take a few nice deep breaths. Let me see. Okay, breathe. And as you're breathing, just be aware of your whole physical body, the sensations in your body, in your head, your neck, your shoulders, down your torso, down your legs, down to the tips of your toes. And just as you're breathing and checking in with your body, just have a sense of saying hello to your body, being kind to your body. You can just have your hands somewhere and just kind of physically greet your body with a hello and how are you doing? Breathe. And just barriers down, barriers down. Just remove any barriers that you have up to you. And allow and receive. Receive, receive, receive everything that's coming to you in this moment. All the support from the universe, down to the cellular level. Receive, receive. And now, out in front of you, create the mental image picture of a rose and appreciate your creation, and then blow it up like a firecracker. Poof. Create another rose and destroy it. Poof. And continue to create and destroy roses. What you're doing when you're creating and destroying roses is you're helping your system release energy that's no longer for your greater good. Doesn't matter what the rose's color is or how big or small it is. It's just an image, and you just kind of coalesce all that energy and then release it. Poof. Create and destroy roses, even if you think you're not doing it. There you go. Create, destroy, create, destroy. All right, now as you're creating and destroying roses, turn up your anger and just allow it to come up and up. And it's like for me, it always looks like a Shirley Temple, a cherry 7-Up. It's all bubbly and it's festive and it's got this beautiful cherry red color. And just create and destroy roses and allow your anger to just effervescence through your body and just pop, 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 just popping out any energies that don't belong to you, any energies that are no longer for your greater good. And just have the idea that this anger is just so luscious, loving up on every cell and atom of your body and being, cleansing out, clearing out anybody else's energy, projections, conclusions, decisions, definitions about you, anything that's been projected at you, as well as anything that you've sponged up, that you've picked up from other people. Just allow this beautiful cherry 7-Up effervescence to just go through your whole body, your chest, your torso, your neck, down your arms, up the top of your head, down your legs. Pop, 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 pop. And while you're creating the Destroying Roses, just allow this delicious, nurturing, empowering energy. Power has nothing to do with domination or oppression. Power has to do with vibrancy. Allowing your vibrancy to flow through your system, moving out anybody else's energy. Breathe. Create, destroy roses. Receive. And allow. Allow more you of you. Right here, right now. Breathe. Allow. Receive. Beautiful. And just continue to run your anger all day long, or at least for the next couple of minutes. And ask your body to remind you, oh yeah, I can run my anger. And just notice what happens to your energy, your vitality, your joy with life and living. The more you're running your energy for your greater good. Clearing your system so that you can be more you in every moment, which is what the world really needs, is you being you. Breathe, allow, receive. You can relax your focus and just allow that energy to continue to run. Breathe, enjoy, and open your eyes, looking forward to the rest of the day's adventures. You get to be you all day long. How great is that? Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.